What is going on, everyone? So Stephanie and I are here at Sparkling Hill Spa and Resort in Vernon, British Columbia, and this is where we spent my 27th birthday. It was an absolutely awesome day, and I just wanted to give you guys a quick glimpse into what it was that Stephanie and I did. So we rolled up, got to Sparkling Hill Spa and Resort the day before my birthday, and we kind of just chilled, sort of checked out the resort and some of the scenery here. We have been here one time before. If you guys remember the Crazy German Machines vlog, we came here for kind of like a winter getaway. It was a lot of fun, so we decided we'd come back for my birthday. In the morning, we woke up, had a beautiful breakfast overlooking some of the Rocky Mountains and a lake, which I don't know what it is. It might actually be the Okanagan, but it's absolutely beautiful, just a stunning view. And the breakfast itself was delicious. So after breakfast, we came back to the room and I opened some of my gifts. I think probably my favorite gift was, I think over 400 developed photos or something like that of our first year together. So we've actually only been together a little bit more than a year, so it's almost like a year and a month. All of like the photos from all the stuff we've done over the last year, she went and got them developed, and we're gonna put them together in a photo album. Two books, Sapiens, and the other one was Neil deGrasse Tyson's new book, and I'm really looking forward to reading both of those. That's the kind of stuff that I really enjoy outside of exercise science and nutrition. Yeah, Stephanie, the gifts were absolutely wonderful. After that, we went to the pool and hot tub area, and one of the really cool things about this resort is just the layout of everything and the views that you get from everywhere. The hot tub overlooks this just like beautiful landscape. If you go outside, there's actually an outdoor heated pool on a ledge almost. So the view from the pool is absolutely amazing. We did what is called, I think I'm pronouncing this right, it's called a neat walk or a nip walk. And this was something we did the last time we were here. It's supposed to like improve circulation, I think like reduce inflammation. I have never looked into the science behind this. So the water basically starts out as being hot and then it alternates with freezing cold, warm, and then cold. Going through the cold parts is always difficult, especially for Stephanie. I did a little bit more relaxing in what they call the tea room. This is basically just like a quiet room full of recliner chairs where you can like read and drink tea or whatever. So after that, I went for a massage, and I obviously wasn't allowed to film in there. I will say I really like massages that are really deep with a lot of pressure. This was more of just like a relaxing type massage, but it was pretty good. And then after that, we actually went for a quick workout, and we used the German pressurized machines, the Kaiser brand. I don't know if you guys have ever used them, but they have a really interesting resistance curve, and I find I like training on them occasionally because it is a very different type of stimulus. And so I find after training here, I usually am pretty sore, which isn't the number one thing that you're aiming for when it comes to your training, but it is a good indication that you've at least done something new or novel or stimulated the muscle in a different kind of way. So I do like using these machines when we are here, and it's honestly the only place I've ever seen them. I don't know if they're popular in Germany or elsewhere, but I never see them at the commercial gyms here. So basically you press in on this button and it pressurizes the system. So you can like increase the resistance and decrease the resistance using these little buttons. And then you have like a display that shows the number of reps that you got and the pressure in the system. We kicked off the workout with leg press, and here I wasn't like tracking reps or trying to follow a set routine or anything like that. We just took a couple sets to failure. If I am training on the road and just going through like kind of a freestyle type workout, one thing that I will do is try to take at least one of my sets to failure, so that at the very least I'm activating a full spectrum of motor units. And I think that that's the most efficient and effective way to train when you have access to these machines where you can go to failure, or at least pretty close to failure, without having to worry about injury or form breakdown or anything like that. I think 2 or 3 sets on the leg press, and then we moved on to a leg curl, the seated leg curl machine. Stephanie absolutely roasts me on these every single time. I don't know how her hamstrings are so strong, but I think it's just that the way that they insert on her leg, they probably like insert half the way down her tibia, so she just has crazy leverages for hamstring work. But yeah, we did 2 or 3 sets on the hamstring curl, and then I did 2 or 3 sets on the leg extension. And again here, working in a slightly higher rep range, but taking at least 1 set to concentric failure, so basically to that point where I probably couldn't get another rep. After that, did a couple light sets of dumbbell Romanian deadlifts, just to get a little bit more of a stretch-based movement. Again, here the dumbbells don't go that heavy, so I was doing something like 20 to 25 reps with a focus on the mind-muscle connection here. And that is one thing that I feel like a lot of people miss with the Romanian deadlift, is they're not focusing on actually feeling their hamstrings do the movement, and their lower back and glutes can take over. And so sometimes just using lighter dumbbells to reestablish that sort of mind-muscle connection with the movement pattern, I think can be helpful. So if nothing else, we at least did that. So after the workout, we quickly came back to the room, had a quick change, and then went out for some all-you-can-eat sushi in a nearby town. It's called Vernon, a 20-minute drive from here. We actually got a good chunk of sushi, even though the place was about to close. And even though the portions were pretty small, it was still really, really delicious, tasty sushi. We didn't want to stay there for dessert, so we actually went to a grocery store, grabbed a couple containers of ice cream. I got some Ben & Jerry's. Stephanie got like a fruity sorbet ice cream of some kind. We took that back to the room and we flicked on some Lost, which is a show that I'm rewatching for the first time, and it's actually Stephanie's first watch through. But this is probably my favorite show of all time. I love The Office and I love Lost. She just tries to predict everything that's going on. But if you've watched Lost, that's like kind of impossible to do, because I'm pretty sure the writers didn't even know where they were going with the show until like season 4 or 5 anyway. So now we're gonna head back to Kelowna. I'm gonna go for a quick workout today. Gonna go for a real leg workout today. We've got a few people coming over to the house just for a little get together. We're gonna go out for dinner and then maybe have a few drinks after. Before we go, I was gonna give you a quick live tour of the room. This is the view from the room. Tub, we actually didn't end up using that. We have a mirror that we can't figure out what that's for. It would make sense maybe like if you could see yourself in the bed, but I'm lying in the bed right now and clearly all I see is the ceiling. This is the bathrooms. Continue out here and then that repeats indefinitely. So that's a quick tour of the room. Now for real, I'll check in with you guys back in Kelowna. What's up everyone? So we're back here in Kelowna and we're just going out for dinner now with a few friends. I just finished up a really quick leg workout. I did some hack squats, leg curls, and then I just finished off with some neck stuff. But another really quick workout, but between today and yesterday, I feel like I got one solid leg workout in. I feel like the clouds have been looking especially aesthetic lately. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Most of my channel probably doesn't know, but Danny and I did a collab like probably about a year ago, or yeah, a little bit more than 11K. This boy. That was like right after I started to like really take off on YouTube. Maybe you were the reason. If you saw my body recomposition Science Explained video, it was Danny that actually featured in that one, and he's had one of the most impressive recomps I've seen. What's going on, man? Bro, everyone hated your edit. That shit was horrible. The first drink of the night is whiskey sour. My friend John convinced me to start liking that.
You're officially an old man.
Is that what old men drink?
Yeah. It's like spinach and artichoke dip and flatbread. Ham fries with garlic aioli.
Got the chicken Cajun sandwich with added avocado, added mushrooms, some cheese, and this is the hot potato salad.
Make sure the setting's right.
That's delicious, bro. I'm gonna try the salad. I'll come back with the rating. We just got back from the restaurant. I definitely recommend the Cajun chicken and the hot potato salad. I give them both a 7 out of 10. Probably give them like a 7 out of 10. Probably like a 7 out of 10. What? We're gonna start a drinking game. We have to pick a YouTuber. I've been getting too fat. Every time he says fat.
Every time he says fat.
All right. Yeah. Every time he says fat or bulk. Don't let me down, Alex.
Look in the mirror. Are you fat? Oh, Jesus. There you go. Your clothes don't fit you anymore. In the wrong way. Now, I'm not talking about like arm side. I'm talking about gut. I can't really help you. My gut can figure it out for yourself. But all I'm
So pretty much, if you're getting too fat, you need to put straight up, put your belly on a counter. So don't get fat as fuck. No, it looks like shit. It's not optimal.
Do Pat.
Yo, what up guys? We're in the gym working out and we just went shopping a bit ago. It was pretty fun, but now we gotta kill this workout. And, I got some crazy announcement coming. It's gonna be, well, yeah.
No.